What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? I told you I might be back, and yes, we are back. This ain't gonna be a long video, and I mean it this time. Listen, I know I can't be a woman of my words when I say that, but I really feel it in my heart and in my soul and in my spirit that this won't be a long video, okay? Um, let's just what has happened since we seen each other on Monday? Okay, that was an impromptu video, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. Let's just see. The Democratic and the Republican presidential debate happened the other day. Baby, that's really what we wanted to talk about, okay? It's been a couple of things that just happened. And yeah, let's just First of all, let me just say this. Did I tell y'all that my mom came out here on this past weekend? She came out here Sunday. She doing a little bit better. She had surgery on her knee the other day. She just went home today from the hospital. And from what I heard, and I was talking to her earlier, she sounds real good for somebody that just had their knee cut up on. Bitch. I would be laid up in the bed, drugged out. Okay. But she sounds good. My mama is doing so much better. Like I just love the progress that's going on, and pray that it continues to go that way. That's a little update for me. But let's just get up into the mess, okay? The presidential debate. I mean, the debate was a key. Okay, honestly, I have not watched an actual debate for the presidential election since like through and through, like actually sat down and watched each and every part of it since Obama. Okay. And that was something. Okay. Let me tell you something. Back then when Obama was running for office, and then you had President, what is it? Biden was his VP, baby. When he was in there doing the VP, they was doing the little debate, the VPs or whatever, potential VPs, baby. Biden was Kamala. All right. The way that Kamala was standing up there at their podium each and every time Trump wanted to say something, girl, it was. I said she want to crackle. She want to cackle so bad. She want to open mouth. And I mean, it wasn't even 10 minutes in and she was ready to go off. Okay. She was ready to just bust up laughing and she just had to hold that back. But that's how Biden used to be when he was younger. Child, Biden was a spitfire back in the day. We used to like him. Before he became Sleepy Joe, he was Spitfire Joe, okay? Because he told, I don't even remember who it was that he was going against. Girl, I don't see, they not even memorable. The only thing that's memorable about this is the fact that Biden was getting that ass. And I said, all right, all right. And I feel like that's what people thought was going to happen and it just didn't. We forgot about, age and health and cognizant skills and all of that. I don't know. But baby, let's just get up into it, okay? I sat here and I watched this whole debate because it was so much that was going on with the backstory about it. He thought he was going to be going against Biden. Then when they kicked Biden out, baby, it was a toss up whether or not he wanted. He was going any, mini, money, mo. Should I go against Kamala or should I not? And I can understand. I can understand. Now, after the debate that happened between Biden and Trump earlier, that put all of this in motion. Yeah, he probably. And I hate to say this. I honestly hate to say this, it's a possibility that he could have stood a chance slightly, and I mean very slightly, because if Biden would have got up there and debated this man again and did the same performance that he did the first time, yeah, we would have really been in trouble. And we, the Democrats and all that stuff, whatever, could have just packed it up, and the country could have just been ready to move that man back up in there. Okay, that's just what it would have been. All right, but now we got Kamala up in there, right? And so at this point, I'm pretty sure Donald did not want to go against Kamala. He was just going back and forth. He wanted it on this channel. He wanted it on that channel. He didn't want it on ABC. Let me tell you something. ABC, Disney, y'all got ABC effed up. Okay, what is y'all problem? Now y'all put it out there saying that the debate and all that stuff go to ABC. I put that thing on record so I can catch it as soon as I come home from work because I get off of work at 8 o'clock yesterday. I'm looking at it on my phone because I got the Direct TV app, right? So I'm looking at it live too so I can catch up. I won't miss nothing. Mind you, debate didn't start until like 15 minutes after I got back home. And I was like, what is going on? Y'all hurry up and get this debate started. Okay. And I go look at the TV, baby. They said ABC 7 won't be able to show the presidential debate because Disney has blocked the broadcasting. I said, what? What is happening? I said, why would y'all advertise that it's gonna be on here and then y'all gonna block it? That's crazy. So I had to look it on NBC. That's fine. I also look at NBC. And honestly, I really don't look at regular TV, so it'd be so weird when I watch regular TV. I be streaming stuff and looking at the apps or whatever, so it don't matter. But I did catch everything, okay? And they wanted it so that it's you know just the mediators or the moderators, I should say, two moderators, them two, no audience. They had to not go over their time, which they did for most of the stuff or whatever, muted mics and everything. And, I will say this. Was Kamala perfect? Absolutely not. Was Trump perfect? We already know that that was never going to happen, okay? But if I had to pick a victor, we already know it was Kamala. Now, if you're delusional and if you're so strong in your stance with Trump, you're going to say Trump. Understandable because you're delusional and you're strong in your stance, and that's what you're supposed to do, I guess. You're supposed to lie to yourself. So, you could do that. But we all know that he got toasted, as he always does. And this is the reason why he did not want to do this debate in the first place. And then I heard that Kamala wanted to do another debate. She wanted to do another debate. And he said no. And honestly, he probably shouldn't even did this one because this was one that I think that they said that, you can't have anything pre-written or whatever. Everything's supposed to be like coming off the top of the dome. And so if it was up to me, you would think that a person would be just going everything, doing mock debates and all that stuff. And as I'm looking at the debate, I can tell that Kamala probably did that, but also Kamala is very experienced public speaker. You know what I'm saying? She was on the Senate, she was a prosecutor, AG general, you know what I'm saying, attorney general, all that stuff. Plus, she debated in the vice presidential debate. Okay, understandable. So she has that skill down pat. She can come up with stuff. She can, that speaking, everything is good. Trump, on the other hand, we absolutely know that he didn't. Trump has this thing where he's so full of himself. He's so narcissistic. He's so egotistical. He's so all of the isms, okay? And he think that he is just going to go out there and just blow it out the water. And he absolutely did it. And it just comes off as if he feels as though I don't need to practice about this or practice about that because I know what it is. Okay. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, how I want to say it, when I want to say it. And that's exactly what it was. Okay. He was lying most of the time. He was lying most of the time. And I'm just say this. Did he even answer one question? Did he even answer one question? I have no idea. Because to me, it felt like he did it. It felt like he kept going around and stuff, and it kept like, deflecting. All right. And one case or one particular point where that was very, very evident was when they were talking about the health care, talking about Obamacare and all this stuff and how, you wanted to take it down and put in something else when you were in office before, but yet you didn't do that. And it's been like almost 8 years or whatever, or going on 4 years or whatever, since you've been in office. And yeah, it's been 4 years. Okay. And it's like, have you come up with something else? Have you come up with something better? Baby, he went around the block talking about this, talking about that. And then old girl said, well, can you answer the question? So that means that you still haven't come up with a plan. Yes or no? No, not in the process. I said, yeah, you ain't got nothing and you just all talk. That's just what it is. He is all talk. And honestly, I can't even just say that about him. Every politician, every politician is all talk. Every politician who is running for office, they're going to say whatever it is that they feel that they need to say that's going to appease to their base, that's going to appease to the people, their constituents, to the public that they want to vote for them. So they're going to promise this, they're going to promise that, which in reality, there's no guarantee that it's going to happen. Now, I will give it to Trump on this part, and some people may disagree, but when they was talking about the abortion ban and all this other stuff or whatever, and saying, Kamala was saying what she would do when she gets in office and all of that, and he was like, how you gonna do that? When it's Senate, it's a 50-50 Senate, and basically it ain't gonna be able to happen because it's all Republican basically. They're not gonna budge. You know what I'm saying? And I said, you know what? He might 9 out of 10 be right. So I was like, okay, you get a point for that. But at the end of the day, what was bothering me was I just didn't understand why he just kept on saying, well, you in office, you ain't done nothing this and you ain't done nothing that. Why you trying to do it now? I don't understand when people come up with that rhetoric. She is the vice president. She's not the president. Y'all understand that? She's not the one that's making the rules. She's not the one that's running the country at this current moment. It is Biden, not Kamala. Okay? Y'all didn't have all this heat, and it's just so crazy that people got all this heat for Kamala and saying, well, you've been in office for almost 4 years and you didn't do this and you haven't done this and haven't done that and we haven't sent you this and we haven't sent you that. But when Donald was up in office and then you had Mike Pence, we rarely saw Mike Pence. And he rarely got any backlash the same way that y'all doing Kamala. Because that's not the role of the vice president, okay? Like, do y'all know what? Did you pay attention in your government class? Did you pay attention in your civics class? Did you, if you didn't take neither one of those, did you Google the role of a vice president? You know what I'm saying? And then also, you can say how, oh, well, you said that you was going to do this and you're not going to do that, and then it didn't happen. Like with the student loans, he tried to make it a big point about pointing out the student loans and how, oh, Biden put this whole promise out that he was going to get rid of the student loans and all that stuff. And he couldn't do that, and he hasn't done it yet. He hasn't done it for the most part in full because the Republican Senate and all of that blocked it. He had to sue. They sued to stop the shit. So therefore, it's not his fault. He was on the process, and people have been getting their loans forgiven and cleared out or whatever. I'm not one of them, but I do know some who have. You know what I'm saying? I got one big loan. That's it to my name. And let me just tell you this, girlfriend, it's gonna be there probably till I die. And I'm not finna stress myself out to try to pay nothing on there. Who told you to give me all of that? Ain't nobody tell you to do that. I was 18 years old, 19 years old, trying to go to school. I don't have responsibilities like that. What are you talking about? Why would you do that? Okay, that is not my fault. I was trying to get an education. You should have been proud of that. That should have been enough. Okay. Meanwhile, Kamala, when it came to a certain subject, I just knew right off the bat that I was like, you know what? This ain't gonna go well with a lot of people. And it was the war that's going on over there, Gaza and all that stuff. And when she said that, I love Israel and all that, I said, when y'all go back on my timeline from last night, and when I put that, I simply put, uh-oh, because I just knew. I just know that people gonna when it comes to that situation, you really can't please anybody. It's a damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because if you say that you're pro this country, or pro this person, or pro this country and pro that person, somebody gonna be pissed off at you. Somebody gonna want to protest against you. Somebody gonna get mad at you. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I never want to get in politics, because I ain't got time for it. I don't have time for a whole bunch of people being pissed off at me for my opinion. I don't want to sit up here trying to govern people. Baby, I am one person. I don't want all that responsibility. And I just feel like you got to be a narcissistic type of person to feel like you can run the country, or you can run a state or a city or a town or whatever to be up in office. I don't what I don't think that way. I just know I'm not. That is a headache that I do not want. All right, and more power to anybody that's invested into politics, who go to as far as studying political science or whatever. I believe we went. When I was in school, I had to take a political science class. I took a couple of them, government classes, whether as well. I'm talking about in college, because like when you do business or whatever, you literally study just about everything. I studied law, psychology, all of that stuff. So I was science too, and I was like, what the fuck I need science for? Okay, I'm talking about business, but hey, it all comes into play. You know what I'm saying? Um, so you got that right, and I will say Kamala did set the tone. When it first started, I did not know that this was the first time that they ever seen each other in person and actually talked to each other and actually said hello to each other. Now, see, when she came up there, he was not finna come over there. He was not. He was just gonna go to his podium and he was just gonna stand there at his little podium and get ready for the thing. I just feel like he was gonna be an a-hole the whole time. And it took Kamala, as soon as she came out, she set that tone because she went directly over there to him, right? Shook, put her hand out for him to shake it. Hello, I'm Kamala, and made sure that she said her name correctly. Okay, because you know how he be doing. It was like, nice to meet you. Okay, and I was like, oh, people looking like, I said, okay, mm-hmm. I will say this. She gagged him a lot. She gagged him a lot. It was bait. It was bait. And he was falling for it, falling for it, falling for it. That time when she said, and what about his rallies? You go to his rallies, you see that people are leaving early because they're boring. Baby, he was probably standing there like this. And then once she said that, he said, his eyes was like, bitch, how dare you say my stuff was boring? And then he was like, that's not true. That's not true. Meanwhile, her rallies, you go to her rallies, they're so small. She be busting people in and all that stuff. I said that ain't true. Because at one point he was trying to say that, well, his people were trying to say that her rallies and all that stuff was like AI people and all that stuff. No, no, no. It was a whole bunch of them. The city was shut down out here for that convention. Okay, they were shut down out there for them other rallies too. So let's not do that. The people that was at your rally was at your rally, and the people that was at her rally was at her rally. Baby, he started talking about the immigration. When it comes to immigration, like I get it. On the one hand, yeah, you want, safety. Okay. It's a possibility that certain elements are going to come into the country. But we also have to understand he is basing just about the way that he put things out there. It's almost as if he's trying to say just about every crime that goes on in the brutal crime or whatever, drugs and all that stuff that goes on within this country is from immigrants. And 9 out of 10, 95% of the time, it's homegrown. It's very much domestic. Look what just happened in Georgia at the school, the shooting that happened. That was a white kid that was born here. That was an American, okay, through and through. They're the one that's doing all this mass shooting and stuff like that, okay? And yeah, we're not gonna be blind and say that there aren't any immigrants that comes over and some things probably pop off or whatever. But when we say immigrants, when we know that he says it, he's only meaning like Mexicans, Latinos. Meanwhile, it's a whole world full of different cultures, different people, different ethnicities, and all of that stuff. And they do come over here. And so, what about them? They're exempt, or you just talking about the Latinos and Hispanics? That's what you talk about. He's so racist. He's so xenophobic. He's all of that. Okay, and it's just crazy. It's just funny. It was like, and what they over there doing? They over there they eating animals and stuff down there. I said, what? What? They are doing what? And then the commentator, he said that is not true. It was like, it is. It is. That's what the man said on TV. I said so because a man said it on TV that it meant to be true. What man was this? Mind you, they have been fact checking his stuff throughout, and they had already debunked that. Now, I did look it up, okay? And basically, what he was trying to insinuate, because I heard it too, they was trying to imply that like the Haitians or whatever Haitian immigrants was coming over there, eating the pets and all that stuff. Woo woo woo, just being stupid, and that just really wasn't it. Okay, you literally singling out a group of people and trying to make them seem barbaric as hell. Okay, and again, they're minorities. They're minorities or people of color. You know what I'm saying? And it's just disgusting, and it's just showing your agenda, and it's just showing who you really are. You know, and I'm just sitting here like, this is crazy. When they started talking about the whole fact of, he didn't know, quote unquote, that Kamala was black, a black woman, and that she identified as black. And he was like, I don't care what she is. I don't care what she is. She want to do this. She want to do that. She want to identify as this. She can identify as that. Baby, you had a problem with it. Okay, you had a problem with it just like you had a problem with the fact that Obama was where he was a black man to the point that you had to do the birtherism, okay, to try to disprove that he was born here in America. That's just all that it is. And you did a bad job trying to cover that up, okay? Um, you got that going on. Baby, at one point, she wanted to call him a motherfucker with an A at the end and not the ER. I said, oh, because you got this vice president. I said, oh, she had to swallow that back so bad. Swallow it. Vice president. I mean, former president. Okay, that's who we have right here. The former president. I said, yes, swallow it, girl, because they'll use that against her over and over and over and over again. Oh, she called him a motherfucker. Oh, she called him a bitch. Well, I mean, if the shoe fits, it fits. Okay, it fits just like her pants. But hey, it is what it is, right? Um, you got that. They was talking about, of course, the economy and their policies and their plans, and of course, talking about abortion and all that stuff. Let me just tell you this: when Kamala said, "You the only one on this stage that's been prosecuted," okay, you the only one on this stage that is a goddamn convict. You have been convicted for this, for that, for this, and that. Baby, when they started talking about the Jan 6 and all that stuff, and he want to keep on bringing up how that Ashley girl got taken her life taken. Baby, let me just tell you this, and I ain't even trying to be funny, and I ain't trying to be insensitive, but if you intentionally go out and do something that's illegal, because what they did was illegal, you're literally putting your life in harm's way, and you're risking your life on purpose. Okay, what happened to her was because of her. Had she stayed her ass at home or stayed her ass outside in the car, none of that would have been happening, and she probably would have still been here. Okay, you can't blame nobody else but her. You want to talk about the people that got hurt there, whatever, but what about the cops that you go up for, right? You don't care about them. You don't care about the fact that their lives was in jeopardy, right? Exactly. See how it's so hypocritical, it's so contradictory, it's all of that. It's all of that. And I'm just like, okay, okay. Um, but I will have to give him this. Trump may be stupid as hell because a lot of the stuff that he was saying, it just didn't make sense. The whole thing when it came to abortion, talking about they want to abort the children, they want to abort the baby after 9 months. Excuse me, how do you do that? The baby ready to come out. Unless that baby is stillborn and it was carried to term, that baby is ready to come out, and the baby is a human. Okay, the baby is alive. Who does that? Nobody does late term abortions like that. Who does that? And who came up with that shit? I just don't understand. Okay, where does he get this rhetoric from? And it's like, how come y'all be finding different sets of information? I don't get it. Everything just made him seem really, really stupid. And I hate to say it like that, but how else do you say it? How else do you say it? He sounds so remedial. Every time he gets up there, they was talking about the economy. I had the best economy, okay? I had the biggest crowds ever. I was the best president, and I had the best this and all of the history of the presidents and all of the history of this. What? You don't. He say it so much. He trying to convince himself that it's true. That's what I honestly feel. That's what he's doing. He trying to convince himself that it is true, and to soothe his own ego, and he knows that it's not. Okay, I have the biggest crowd. I'm the best at this. Baby, we don't need a person like that to lead. Okay, we don't need the person like that to lead that's going to be all about himself. He's not about his base. He's not about his constituents. He's not about his public. He's about his own self. He's not running for president to take care of this country. He's not doing none of that. He's doing it just to say that he did it to fulfill a need inside of him, that very narcissistic type that just want to be me, 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 me. Okay, I can do it, and look what I can do. I can do it, and I can do it the way that I want to. Baby, when Kamala said, "You are weak," okay. None of the world leaders like your ass, and when the people that I do talk to talk about you, baby, they kicking it with you because they know that you're easy to manipulate and to get favors out of. Okay, and I talked to the other ones, and they say that you're weak. I said, "Ooh, ooh, Kamala." Mm, mm. When she said, and I want you to understand this, you're talking not to the President Biden, you're talking to me, Kamala, the Vice President. I said, oh, I don't know, that that really did something to me because I was just like, put your foot down, mama. Okay, okay. And let me just tell you this. Trump, he had a little couple of things up in there. That man may be a little dumb, but that man is hilarious, and I hate it. I hate it because he had me. Well, actually, both of them had me cracking up, but he had me cracking up more than anything. Kamala had me cracking up because Kamala wanted to. She wanted to laugh so bad, and she wanted to cuss him out so bad, but she had to hold it back, and you could tell, right? She had to keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? But Trump, it's like he at certain parts where he was asked stuff, and even her, like when they first started, I don't even remember what the first question was. And Kamala, she started talking first, right? And I was like, I think in my mind, it's a yes or a no question. Like, yes, this is what would happen, and da 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 da. Girl, she went around the corner, and I said, I don't need this backstory. I said, girl, what are you talking about? Yes or no? Okay, but when it just felt like he really couldn't go to, he couldn't have that much to go at Kamala besides, the fact that she's a woman, besides the fact that she's black, Indian, all of that, But at one point he said, you didn't want to come here because, or you didn't want to do something because you was over there at your sorority party. I said, oh, I said, Trump, why would you say that? And then it's like, after that, after he took them little digs, okay, you can only do so much with that. Baby, he started going after Biden. Okay, it's like because Biden wasn't there, he can't really go too hard on Kamala because Kamala gonna come right back at him, and you know that she can. Okay, and he was like, are you running for are you running the country? Like, where's Biden? Do he even know that he the president? I mean, because he always out there on the beach and everything. And I said, I know you not talking as much as your ass is down there in Mar-a-Lago golfing and all that stuff when you was president. Baby, you better stop with the hypocriticalness, okay? I said, He was zinging Biden though. He was zinging that motherfucker. I said, child. Just from that little part, I just know if Biden was still up in the race and him, oh, it would have been so messy. That debate would have been so messy and it would have been so hilarious. Okay. And I just would have been like, you know what? Both of y'all get on my nerves right about now, but this is hilarious. Okay. When he said, why don't you just go ahead and get Biden? Wake him up at 4 o'clock. Bitch, I said, stop it. He was, I'm sorry, Biden. He was getting your ass. He was getting your ass, okay? And when they did that final, the closing remarks and all that stuff, Kamala did a good job. Trump, he didn't. It's more so of look what I can do, or I can do this better than this person, and that's literally what politics is all about. But it's the way that you can put it out there, and he puts it out there like a fucking child throwing a tantrum, and not a mature child, a child that's literally just learning how to speak. Okay, learning how to use their words, and they can't use it correctly in the correct sentence and proper pronouns and proper adjectives and adverbs and all that stuff. They can't form a real sentence. That's how he put his stuff out there. He says whatever it is on his mind, no matter who it is that he offends, no matter whether it's true or not. And then once it's over with, you get in your feelings because you know that you messed up. You know that you're, didn't do as well as you thought that you was gonna do because it's Kamala Harris. All right, regardless of how you may feel about that woman, regardless of if you want to vote for her or not, you cannot sit here and say that she is not qualified, okay, compared to him. Yeah, he may have held the office before, but he wasn't qualified then, and he's no closer to being qualified now. Okay? He really isn't. Compared to somebody that had years in politics, years in offices, whether it's the Senate, the Attorney General, prosecutor, vice president, she's had it all. Like I said, she had she knows how to get around stuff. She knows how to speak to people. You know what I'm saying? And Trump just doesn't know how to do that. All right. He's very immature. He's very childish. And the whole time when he kept on talking about stuff, and I know the other world leaders in the world looking at us like we're fools and just laughing at us and all that stuff. I said, baby, they've been looking at us like that ever since you became were running for president the first time. And then they even been looking more at us like that when you got the presidency. So don't just say it's because of Biden and all this stuff. No. Right about now, it's both of y'all asses. But it started with you. Okay? I got more votes before than any president ever in the country in the history of presidents and all this stuff. Actually, Reagan got more votes than you because I looked that shit up. When Reagan ran for president, I don't know if it was the first time he ran for president or the second time. I don't know. Because y'all know his slogan was Make America Great Again. That's where Trump got that from, right? I said, nigga, you can't even be original. You stole, you borrowed somebody else's stuff because you admire him so much. Just about everybody in the country voted for Reagan when he first came out. What is it? They was red. If you look at the map, it was damn near a whole country full of red. Okay, and then we saw how that shit turned out. So no, you didn't get voted by everybody. Okay, you wasn't the most voted president in the country in the history of elections. You know what I'm saying? And when Kamala said 81 million people fired you, at that moment I would have just said, "All right, pack this shit up," because she ain't have to do that to me. You just stepped over the goddamn line, and I am going home. Baby, his upper lip was sweating so goddamn bad. So bad. Kamala was chill like a cucumber. It was a couple of times she was a little rattled. Y'all remember that part? I can't listen. I was under the influence when I was watching this. So it's a little haze. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember specific things that were said as questions, but I know he was answering something and he said something, and next thing you know, she was like, "Let me answer that. Hold on," because then the lady was like, "Okay, so we're gonna go to the next question." She was like, wait a minute, just let me answer this question. Let me respond back to him." And at first, I thought they was gonna let her do it because they let him do it. They was doing it throughout the whole debate. But at that time, Miss Girl said, "No, bitch, we finna go to the next one." Okay, Kamala is just standing like this. I said, "Yeah, girl, the rules apply to you too. If they gonna shut him down, baby, they gonna shut you down too." Okay, and I know she was about to rip into him too. I wanted to hear what she had to say, but Miss Girl said, "Rules are rules." Next question. Okay, he kept on bringing up the fracking. Okay, they talked about the climate change, and we already know they don't believe in climate change. Mind you, do you not see what's going on? Do you not see what's going on? The weather is changing drastically. Okay. Places are being extra, extra hot this summer. For what? The way that we barely had a winter for the past couple of winters. It was cold, but it wasn't extremely cold. We had snow probably like a week in total of 3 months worth of winter. That's it. And then it warmed up early. It warmed up early. Stuff melting that it ain't supposed to be melting. You getting more natural disasters happening. Baby, y'all remember when Canada was on fire and that shit came down here? We go outside, it's orange. Okay, you can't even breathe, bitch. The world is on fire. Okay, the world is changing. That is climate change in your face. And of course, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be people that's gonna say, "Oh, that ain't real. That ain't real. It's not that." You're doing too much. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I didn't need a debate, honestly, to see or to, say who I was gonna vote for. Y'all already know who I'm voting for. And that's my personal choice. And no, I'm not one of those ones who's voting for Kamala because she's black, because she's a minority, because she's a woman or whatever. Absolutely not. She literally is, in this case, the better candidate. That's just all simply to it. Anybody at this moment, well, I ain't even gonna say anybody at this moment because they could get somebody else. Can you imagine somebody worse than Trump? JD Vance. At what point they said, well, JD said this. He was like, well, I don't know what JD had to say, but that ain't what I had to say. I said, ooh, okay. Now that's the debate that I'm going to be looking forward to because I want to see Tim and JD go at it. And I just know Tim is going to rip that thing apart. All right. He is going to tear it up. He is going to tear it up because something about JD, I just don't understand. I don't understand why would even a Republican candidate want to be associated with a person like him, with his thoughts and his views. Like they're extreme, if you ask me. And I'm like, women, y'all okay with this? And he has a wife and kids. She has a wife and kids. And she's not white. Wow. Wow. You're okay with that, Miss Ma'am? What is going on in your household? But all right. That was the debate. Tell me how y'all felt about it. Girl, I already knew Trump was gonna be up in there and just be doing some dumb stuff or whatever. He did the same thing that he always does. It is what it is. The only time that he probably would have, I didn't watch the debate between him and Biden, but from what everybody said, he had a one up on Biden because Biden just really wasn't there all the way. And he said, Biden said, "Listen, I was tagged." I said, "I bet you were." I bet you were. Don't say that out loud because that's why they call you Sleepy Joe now. Okay? Calm it down. You know? But hey, y'all tell me how y'all felt about the debate. Did it change your mind? Did it confirm some things? Girl, let's talk about it in the comments. Let's be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Everything is welcome. Moving on from that, Taylor Swift. Right after that debate happened, girl Taylor Swift came out in the Instagram post. First of all, Taylor, she put that picture up with her and that was it a dog or something? She was like, and then underneath it, this whole thesis, it was a long essay. She was like, listen, I like looking at the politics. I want to look at everything, you know what I'm saying? And I tuned in for the debate too. And I'm just looking and I'm just like, girl, what is this man talking about? And just from looking at the debate, that just fortified my reasons why I am endorsing Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And I said, okay, bitch. You know why this was something? Because the peoples was wondering, first of all, they thought that she was going to be out here for the DNC. I said, I don't know why y'all throwing these big names in the hat. And I'm so glad that they did not show up, okay? Because it would have took more of the attention off of the DNC and put it on her. But okay, cool. Then the US Open happened, right? That's tennis for those that don't know. Okay? 15 love. 30 love. Deuce. Baby, I used to look at tennis all the time. Let me tell you something. Shout out to Venus and Serena Williams. They really got us into tennis. Okay, I haven't been really watching it lately because, right. So there's that. But back in the day, girl, I used to watch tennis all the time, even when they weren't even playing. They literally got us into watching. I'm like, why y'all making all those sounds every time y'all hit the ball? Is it really that hard? Is it really putting that much energy out like that? Girl, y'all sound like y'all fucking on the court. And we'll talk about fucking later. I got something to say about fucking. But yes, girl, they was at the US Open, okay? They was at the US Open. And at one point, a report came out saying that Brittany Mahone and Patrick Mahone was over there. And then they said that, Taylor and Travis, because they still kicking it together. I just don't see it. We'll talk about that in a second. They still kicking it together. They said, oh, they got separate suites. And it was a big thing because it had came out that Brittany Mahone, which is Patrick Mahone's wife, okay, you know, that she was liking a lot of stuff that Donald Trump was saying. Okay, so she's basically kind of confirming, without confirming, that she's pro Trump. Okay, and that's her choice. That's her right. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you got people that have some things to say about that, and it's like, ew, I can't believe it. And it was like, oh my god, let me tell you something. Y'all are so funny. People was like, you have black kids. You are married to a black man. And people had to. No, she's married to a biracial man, and she does not have black kids. Okay, them kids are white. I don't care who the daddy is. Those kids are white. I said, well, let me see the kids, and I said, oh, y'all are correct. When I tell you the blackness has been gone out that bloodline right then and there with those kids, I say, yeah. So that's why, okay? And so people was like, okay, cool. She went and got into another suite, so she ain't with that. She ain't with that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. But then it came out the next day. We see them up at the suite together, and they all hugged up and everything. And you know how Taylor is. Taylor just comes out. I want to like Taylor. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what other people who are her fans see. But I'm the type of person, the smallest and simplest stuff really does get to me. And I don't have that much patience for somebody or anything or any persons that I feel as though y'all either doing too much or you doing too little, or you just overly dramatic and you're just so fake with it. You know what I'm saying? And it all started every time when she used to get the awards and she know damn well that she was gonna win, and it's I said, bitch, stop it. Stop it. And speaking of the awards is on right now. MTV Music Awards, baby. I put that on record. I'll watch it tomorrow. See, even my girl, the Stallion, it's the Stallion. You know, she out here hosting it, and that even ain't even gonna make me tune into the VMAs. Ain't nobody there that I want to see truly. Okay, my girl ain't performing. Megan probably gonna perform, but my other girl ain't performing because she said she ain't showing up. I said I know that's the fuck right. You know, Victoria out there just living. That bitch. Did y'all see that? I don't know what happened. I just know that man living up in an apartment, and now he eating off a paper plates, which is fine because I got paper plates over there. That's the bachelor, single lifestyle. You don't want to wash no dishes and all that stuff. And I said, she ain't let you get no china from the house. Got you eating your egg whites on a paper plate. Wow, Victoria, you are something else. But he's a man, so typical. But anyway, moving on from that, yeah, they was hugged up and the people was mad. The people was mad at Taylor. They was like, "Oh my God, bitch, look what you doing!" And also, you with her, you with her, you with her. She Trump and all that stuff. So I'm guessing she about Trump and all that stuff. Girl, and I know that some people be like, just because, I could be cool with people or whatever that don't have the same affiliation or same views as me. Honestly, I cannot. I'm going to be honest with y'all. On certain things, I could be like, okay, that's cool because, having differences of opinions, that's cool. That makes a friendship and that makes a relationship interesting or whatever. I don't want somebody that's exactly like me in certain aspects, right? But when it comes to politics, I cannot be. If you're not on the same wavelength as me, no. No, absolutely not. Not when it comes to this particular situation. And I'm talking about mega versus world. Absolutely not. No, ma'am. No ham. No Sam. Okay. It's just not gonna work. And I know some people say, "Oh, that shouldn't matter." Well, it matters to me. It matters to me because I'm gonna look at you funny and be like, "So you really okay with the things that this man says, and you think that we're gonna be cool?" Absolutely, hell no. Okay, but there's that. Um, and then she just wound up, I guess, all the rhetoric that came out and the backlash that came out. I feel like that's really what it was, and that's what prompted her. Not because she saw that debate, it was all the backlash that she was getting, and that's what made her say, "Listen, bitch, I'm voting for Kamala." Okay, that's just who it is. And this is literally what she said. She said, "I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. I'm voting for Kamala because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she's a steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we are led by calm and not chaos." Oh, that's a read right there. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of running mate Tim Walz, who has been standing up for the LGBT plus community rights and IVF and women's rights to their bodies for decades. And I said, okay, girl, sometimes you get a win every now and then with me, and I guess that's the least you can do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. I hate the fact that we are in this era where a person can get looked at differently because of who they decide to vote for, or support. And it's crazy. And it's only, I feel like this is the worst that it's been because of the person that it is. And this person is literally trying to turn our country into a dictatorship. And he is not, and the people that are falling for it. Like, I honestly can understand why a celebrity, why a rich person would want to be a Republican. Because the Republicans are looking out for the rich people. They want the bigger tax cuts for them and all of that stuff. It's a money thing. I get that. But at the same time, you regular folks that ain't got shit, that's on two paychecks away from getting evicted. What I don't get the appeal of why would you wanna, because he's not looking out for you. He's not looking out for the lonely man. Okay. So I just don't understand it. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, everybody's entitled. I'm not here to convince. I'm just here to give my opinions and give my thoughts. How did y'all feel about the debate? How y'all feel about the celebrities that's coming out endorsing whoever? Honestly, I just don't care. I'm ready for November to come so I can just go ahead and cast this vote. Okay, I'm ready for this to be over with. Let me just tell you this. 9 out of 10, when the election happens, I'm not staying up to watch the results. All right, I did that the last time he was nominated and he won, and I went to sleep so hurt. I was so angry, and it just messed up my whole day. I want to wake up. I want to actually get sleep. Okay, and I want to wake up, and if I find out that it don't go the way that I wanted to go, then I could be pissed through the day. At least I could be pissed through the day, and at least I can know that I did get some sleep the night before. Okay, I'm not finna put that stress on me. Whatever happens, happens. Listen, now if Kamala wins, and I did put this out there to my AKAs. Now listen, no disrespect intended. Okay, y'all thought I was playing when I tweeted that. I just feel like it'd be cool if let's say she do win, and when the inauguration comes, we can all just in unison and we can have a time and everybody can just tweet out, what y'all be saying. I don't want to say it because I'm not an AKA and I don't get permission to say that just yet. But I'm just saying, or we can put out, we can tweet out all at the same time and then we could say pinkies up, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or we could put like pink pearls and what is it, green and pink pearl? I don't know. Like tell us. Give us a chance. It'll be the one and only time that we can do it. But if y'all say no, we won't do it. I'll let y'all have it. I like to ask permission before I encroach on people's shit, okay? Especially ones when y'all take that shit real serious and I don't want to tussle, okay? I don't want a little tussle. But anyway, moving on from that. Let's talk about some lawsuits, baby. Diddy, Diddy, Sean, John, Puffy, Combs, Diddy, Brother Love, Prison Butt. Ooh, what? Why you say that? Girl, it just came to my man. I'm just saying we was going down the line, right? We was just going down the line because I feel like that's what's next, okay? Honestly, no shade, but all the shade, okay? I woke up this morning. First of all, let me just put this out here. Rest in peace to Frankie Beverly. Before I let you go. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? It's like every goddamn time I get on this camera for the past couple of weeks or so, I have come to you guys telling you that somebody has passed. Beat King has. Fat Man Scoop has. Rich Homie Quan has. Mufasa, Simba, Everything the light touches passed. He died once and now he died again. He hated black women, but still, that was my childhood. Mufasa, gone. Very fucking next day. Thank you, goddamn Beverly. Didn't they just do a last tour, like a retirement tour? Like it is so crazy because if you don't know anything about Frankie Beverly and Maze, you know before I let you go, before I let go, you make me happy. Hmm. Let me tell you something. I was an adult realizing that that song was about a breakup. He was about to break up with the lady. Meanwhile, we are out here at every goddamn event that we have, every cookout, every get together, every family reunion, doing the electric slide to a breakup song. What? We is twerking at the Renaissance to Beyonce's version of a breakup song. What? That man said, before I let go, I just want to let you know this. You did make me happy, but bitch, I still gotta let you go. Okay? Oh my God, like Frankie Beverly, you cannot. Everybody in their money, and I just don't understand anybody, especially if you black, that don't know at least before I let you go, before I let go. Oh, I just really wasn't expecting that. Like, what is happening? I just feel so way like we are losing legends or people that are literally having impact on our culture, impact on us as a people. I am so upset and I don't understand what is happening. Why is this happening? I mean, I understand that people are getting, oh, he was only 77 years old. I feel like he had a good more 10, 15 years in him. Okay, maybe he was sick. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm distraught. And I'm trying to keep it together. Because I don't know if we're gonna wake up tomorrow. Let me not put that out there in the universe because I can't take it. Cannot take it anymore. All right. May Frankie Beverly rest in peace. You gave us a soundtrack to a lifetime. Okay. I know you about to be up there doing the electric slide with Luther Vandross and Whitney Houston. Luther is gone. Prince is gone. Michael is gone. Whitney is gone. Aretha is gone. Wait, like what do we have? Y'all left us with what? Hmm. We got to get it together, you guys. I don't know. I don't know. But Diddy, I'm just saying something. I just feel like they just taking the wrong people. You got Harvey Weinstein going to the hospital. They giving him emergency heart surgery. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I hope y'all didn't hear that. I hope y'all didn't hear that. But I'm just the wrong people. So and so is right there. But moving on. May he rest in peace. Oh my God, that really did hit me. I woke up to that news. Like as soon as I fresh got up out the bed, the alarm go off. I go check my message. That's what I do every morning. Okay. I check the time, turn the alarm off, and then I just cause my notifications just be popping up already. And the first thing I said was somebody had retweeted. I said, excuse the fuck out of me. What? Frankie Beverly? Who's next? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But anyway, Diddy, you finna go to jail. You might as well just say, put me in jail because I ain't got it. Okay? Because you about to be broke if you're not already. All right. Now, first of all, it came out yesterday. Yesterday. And with all of the mess that was going on with the Super Bowl stuff, whatever, this got lost in the fray. Okay. Some guy, let me just go to it. Some guy has sued Diddy and he won, and he was ordered to pay this guy $100 million. Now I said, hold up. When I saw that news, I said, excuse me. Sometimes I just be thinking, some of these blogs would be like clickbait, okay? That the headline get you drawn in, and that don't even be what it is. But this really was what it was. Let me just read it to y'all, okay? He was ordered to pay $100 million to a Michigan inmate who won a sexual assault judgment against Diddy, amid his multiple sexual misconduct allegations over the past year. According to Metro Times court documents, the award was issued Monday to what's his name? Derek Lee Cordelio Smith. Mind you, he is in prison himself. Okay. A Michigan inmate known for his long history of challenging the judicial system with civil lawsuit. The lawsuit claims that Diddy drugged and sexually assaulted him in 1997 at a party in Detroit. The judge set a payment schedule of $10 million a month, starting October 1st. And then Diddy, this is all happening because Diddy failed to appear at a virtual hearing. Had he shown up, ain't no telling what would have happened. But this man got this by default because he didn't show up to the hearing, right? The suit states that Derek encountered Diddy while he was working at a Detroit area restaurant. The two met a group of women at a party and were having sex with him. When he claims he was left when he claimed he felt a male hand touching him and allegedly belonging to Diddy, okay, who offered him a spiked drink, causing him to pass out. And he said when he woke up, he saw Diddy having sex with a woman who allegedly said to him, "I did this to you too." But the inmate is currently serving an unrelated sentence and is a self-taught student of civil and criminal statuses, okay, and statutes. You want to know what that sounds like to me? I don't know if y'all been watching Love After Lockup, but that one girl, Latrice, who got her husband up in prison, and they was using that paralegal who used to be an inmate too, and he got played. They got played. That's what it sounds like. But anyway, Diddy had reportedly offered him $2.3 million to dismiss the lawsuit, but he said no. And I mean, honestly, okay, you can look at it and say, well, that was a good move because now you're getting $100 million. I don't think that he's going to get that $100 million. I really feel like he probably should have took that 2.3 because now Diddy and his lawyers going to come back and try to fight that because already they said this motherfucker is the type of person that is already got a history of criminal sexual assaults and all this stuff. I said from one sexual assault to the next. All right, that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, you know, hey, Diddy, I don't know what there is left to say about you because then right after that, Don Richard, okay? Don from Danity Kane has come out with a lawsuit as well. And she has claimed that she was physically assaulted, she was sexually assaulted, harassed, and all that stuff, and abused by Diddy as well. And here's the thing. You can say because once I saw this report happen on one of the blog sites, right? And I had put up in there, made a comment, and I said, I believe her, and I stand with her. Diddy, you just need to pack it up. Somebody gonna respond and say, well, didn't she? Wasn't she on sticking up for him or whatever on his side? I said, what that? In my mind, I'm just like, they was like when Aubrey was going at him or whatever, wasn't she sticking up for him or something like that? And I said in my mind, because I didn't bother to respond to this person, I was just like, what does that got to do with it? Okay, it's 2024 and you don't understand the history of abuse again when it comes to a person in a powerful position where they are literally hanging and dangling your career and your livelihood in front of their face and yours. Your livelihood is in their hands. So if you don't do what they say, if you don't act like you support them in the public, if you don't whatever, they're going to take all of that away from you. And that's literally what she said was going on. Okay. Basically, she said he was belittling her, terrorized her, sexually abused her. She saw incidences with Cassie being hurt. You know, she comes into the mansion at one point, see Cassie up there making him breakfast. he getting upset because she taking too long to make the eggs. And then she made the eggs, I guess, the wrong way that he didn't want them. And then he threw the eggs at her and dragged her upstairs. And she hear a whole bunch of stuff going on up there, glass breaking and all that stuff. And then, Kalina, who was in it as well, who literally was in that Rolling Stone article, saying, oh, all these people coming out trying to sue Diddy, they just disgruntled workers and all this stuff, whatever, because, he's always been good to me. And I'm sitting here like, so do you want to say that again? Do you want to come back and revise that, or do you want to stick to that? Because I'm pretty sure he probably, unless she already was married to the old guy that she's married to now, I wouldn't put it past him trying to throw his weight around on her as well. That's why she's not in the industry as well either. I truly do feel that way. And if you read the documents, I didn't read the full lawsuit. I read the first 11 pages, okay? But all I know is from what I read, he was dangling and controlling Don's career. The reason why she's not as big as she is, or she should be, because she's extremely talented. She's extremely talented. Is because he sabotaging her shit because she don't want to play ball with him. You know what I'm saying? And so, she's seen some stuff. Okay, the demeaning. And if you look at Diddy and the history that he had with Don and Danity Kane and all of that stuff, a lot of that shit was documented. It can be backed up because if you go back and you watch Making a Band, you saw the way he was talking to them. In the lawsuit, talking about how he was calling them fat, calling them ugly, calling them bitches, calling them hoes. And I feel like that's one thing that a manipulator and an abuser always go to. Talk about the person's look, okay? Touch on that insecurity. And if they did not have an insecurity, make them have an insecurity. And you want to know what? I believe he was doing all of that, especially to Don. Because look what happened to Don. You can't tell me that's the same face that Don had when she first came out. And it didn't get, that ain't no, oh, how our faces change when we get older and all this stuff. Absolutely not. She done had some touches done, okay? And she was talking about how he basically was forcing them to work so much to the point where they weren't eating, they weren't getting fed. It was at one point where she literally just stayed in her clothes and her makeup so that she could be ready whenever he woke up or he decided to say, "Oh, let's go do this and let's go do that." Had them rehearsing and doing all this stuff 36, 48 hours straight. Okay, he was a tyrant, and half the time it was because he was high as hell. Then he's threatening them, especially when it comes to like his relationships and what they saw. Oh, I'll kill you. I'll mess up your career and all this stuff. That she said she's seen times where him came out the from being around him and her face was messed up. You know what I'm saying? Same incidents with Cassie and all that stuff. She said at one point he had her come over to his house and he was only conducting business in his drawers and all this. And she was like, "Can you put some clothes on?" And he's hollering at her saying, "This is my motherfucking house." She was like, one time she was trying to get dressed and she was naked. He comes up in there, groped her, and touching on her breast and her butt. I said, "Oh my goodness!" And you know what? This is why I believe it. Just putting this out here. You look at the stuff that was going on Making the Band. Honestly, I don't think that anybody that was on that show would be able to get away with the crap that was going on. The way that he talked to them, the way that he was so disrespectful to them, that's documented. Aubrey was standing up to him. D Woods was standing up to him. I'm waiting for D Woods to come out and say something because he never saw it for D Woods. All right, and I know how. I remember how she got a lot of backlash. Okay, and as I'm looking at all the stuff unfold, and now that Don comes out and say what she said, and you already know that. Excuse me, Aubrey been saying stuff. Aubrey been saying stuff, and it's like, did something happen between him and you? Okay, you know, somebody had made it a point to say, you remember how Q, because remember back when Making the Band was happening and you had Day 26 and Danny Kane, Don and Q from Danny Kane and Day 26, they used to go together. And if you go back and you look at their relationship and how it was so topsy-turvy or whatever, and how Diddy was acting towards them and all this stuff, is like, yeah, he has something to do with it. It's like, what did you know, Q? And I just hate the fact that All of this is coming out, and people got different stories, but they're similar, but they're different, but they're similar. And all of it has to do with this one person that's exerting a whole bunch of abuse, and they are being allowed to do this. And with her lawsuit, she got so many people in that lawsuit that she is going after, because she said, especially when it came to the Cassie situation, he did it right in front of people that was big wigs. He did it in front of Jimmy, what's his name? Jimmy Iovine. And they did nothing. They did nothing. They just kept on going like it was nothing. And I'm just like, see, like fame, you try to get fame and all this stuff. And it's like, is it worth it? And honestly, I just don't think it is at this point for some people, because I just don't get it. I understand that a lot of people come from the bottom. A lot of people come from nothing. A lot of people come from traumatic childhoods and household. But, and I know they say hurt people that hurt people, but I just I don't understand that. Like, even if I know that I've been through something, why would I want to inflict that pain and inflict that anger and all that onto another person that didn't do absolutely nothing to me? You getting pissed off and you throwing eggs at the wall because the eggs wasn't, it was just a little burnt. Bitch, pick that shit off and eat it. Put a little bit of cheese on it, put some hot sauce on it. You ain't gonna feel it. Okay, it's gonna taste better that way. Like, come on, you ain't gotta do all that. I just, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Mm-mm. Get justice for John. Aubrey, I'm ready for you to come out and say your story. D Wood, I'm waiting for you to come out and say your story. Day 26, y'all trying to get back together. Mm, I want y'all to come out and say your stories, okay? Donnie Klein, where you at? Okay, tell your story. Tell your story. Meanwhile, you want to know who telling their story via email? Beyonce did a GQ article. Girl, we ain't got time to go through all of that, okay? My liquor's supposed to come tomorrow. My stuff's supposed to come tomorrow. It better be here by the time I get home. I'm just saying that, okay? I got a notification saying that it's supposed to be here tomorrow from UPS. And yeah, that's just all to it. But Mama did a GQ magazine after all that bullshit that went down the day before. And then all of a sudden this article comes out the very next. Oh my God, y'all was so mad that Lil Wayne didn't get picked to do the Super Bowl. Oh my God, and it's in New Orleans. It's in New Orleans. Come the fuck to find out, like I said in the video. Baby, they had a fucking list. Jay-Z does not pick the people. He is the fucking producer. He probably did approve the short list, like I did say, but he didn't pick Kendrick. New Orleans picked. So y'all be mad at the whoever the representatives is. I said, God damn, y'all was on that nigga ass. And I know that I told y'all, Nikki only came at him because she can't fuck, she don't like him. And that's just it. It is what it is. But and then this article, this GQ article, Beyonce look good as shit. Let me tell you something. Beyonce, for as much as you pisses me off sometimes, and it's a lot, it's a lot. These last two eras, you really been you've been having me up and down, okay? Because Renaissance really did help me out. I was in a depression and all that stuff, and it got a little deep, okay? So I appreciate you for that, because that was one of the most funnest time I had since I was in a cloudy place. Yes, Cowboy Carter, it was cute. It was cute. I go back and listen to it time and time again. Not as much as I do Renaissance, okay? Let's be honest. But girlfriend, you getting up in this article and you basically saying you ain't getting no goddamn visuals because you want people to sit and digest the music. Oh, it takes like 4 years to talk about and to think of and come up with the girl F you, okay? Because girl, what? We sat here, we digested the music. We ain't stupid. You want to start conversations. Okay, that's happening. That happened as soon as the albums came out. Everybody was picking it apart. Oh, this mean this mean that, this mean that. Okay, we doing a research. That's cute. We ain't in school, but you said, bitch, get in it. And I said, okay, right. Let's Google some stuff. And that's what we did. Or that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? TikTok was full of it. Social media was full of it. We did our part, bitch. Now let me tell you something. You trying to say that the world and the people is the visuals? We did not sign up for that. And if we the visuals, baby, where are our paychecks? Okay, you should be paying us. You know when that fan sued Nicki Minaj, we should have sued your ass for not giving us the visuals. That's what we should have did. Okay, I'm just saying. You put a teaser out for I'm That Girl as if we finna get something, and then come out and say, "Oh no, y'all ain't finna get no goddamn visuals." Okay, the only visuals that you gonna have is the film. Bitch, you ain't even put that shit on streaming. Listen, I'm gonna get in that ass each and every time. I'm gonna get in that ass each and every time. It has to be said. It has to be said, bitch. But let me just tell you this. I just cussed you out for a second, but you know it's all love. But at the same time, them pictures look really nice. And I need to understand, why did they edit your titties out, your nipples out like that in the GQ pictures? I was like, oh my God. First of all, your boobs are huge, okay? Them twins really did a number on you in the best way possible. And I'm just like, wow. But at the same time, I'm like, why did they, is it pasty or did they like, you know, CGI your the areola and the nipple out? I said, what the fuck? It looks like two bowling balls right there. I said, all right, all right, all right. Did you get them lifted? I mean, they were just perfected, like right there. And I was just like, hmm, okay, that's interesting. She ain't got no nipple. You know, it was one of those type of situations. That's all I really want to say about the GQ article. Go read it. It's cute as whatever. You know, Nene Leakes is back at NBC Universal. I said, girl, what? Ain't NBC Universal and Bravo all that under the same roof? That's why it's news, okay? She finna do the after show for the Emmys. Is it the Emmys? Live from the Emmys. On E. The Emmys after party. You know what? I'm not even mad at this. I'm actually cute. I mean, okay with this because honestly, it's time. Okay, I could deal with it. I'm not, I'm not. I don't want nobody to stop their bag. If Phaedra can bring her ass back and y'all can resurrect her from the dead, come on, bring Nene back. Let her start doing some stuff. Let's see what she been doing. Y'all been seeing her Nene been looking. Nene been looking good. Okay, I don't know what that man over there doing to her, but whatever it is, keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, face is done. I'm pretty sure it's face tuned, but face done, body snatched, and everything. Eh, I was like, you was not like this when Greg was around. Mm, okay, that's cute. But congratulations, Nene. That's what's up. Um, Jesse William and his wife, ex-wife, why are they still going back and forth? Now we ain't heard nothing about them in a minute. But now it has come back up saying basically that he wants 50-50 visitation and 50-50 custody. And that she is basically trying to sabotage his visitation with his kid. He said, out of the visits that I have, I've only seen the kids probably like 2 times in the school year. And I said, excuse me, what? I said, he, according to him, be making up different stuff so that they won't be able to go to time with him. That's messed up. And if the ex-wife is doing that because she being petty, because she heard that this man then broke up with her and all this stuff, you messed up. You messed up. That the kids are the one that is suffering. You got people out here who are begging their spouses, their children's father, their children's mother to be in their kids' lives. And yet you have one that really wants to be in their life. And yet you're preventing them. That's messed up. Okay. Like I don't know what's going on with y'all in these custody agreements. Okay. You got Tyrese out here spiraling. Let me just tell you this, Tyrese, baby boy, I need you to just stay off the internet for a year or so. Like, just go get you some help. Because listen, I'm not saying that Tyrese don't have a right to say what he gotta say. He do, because what is going on is kind of messed up. No, it is messed up. But at the same time, don't talk about it in the public anymore because it's not helping your cause. It's hurting your cause. Okay, yeah, you got public opinion and you got your, of course, the niggas, they going to be on your side and all that stuff because they're going to be like, oh, this bitch ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? She just going after somebody that has some money or whatever. Okay, cool. But that's not the law. You know what I'm saying? So stay to yourself. I haven't heard much from him since he got out of prison. I guess since he paid that money. I need you to stay like that. Just say mute. Okay. Mum's the word. Jonathan Majors, y'all gonna go to this what is this? this famous Monsters Fest, and y'all gonna pay $140 for his signature, his autograph. Let me tell you this, bitch. Back in my day, and I'm still young, okay? But back in my day when I saw a celebrity, they gave us their autograph. They never charged us for no autograph. I ain't never went up to nobody and be like, oh my God, can I have your autograph? And they'd be like, $100. What? Absolutely the fuck not. I don't give a damn if anybody else, they said, oh, other people at this fest have done it, charged and all that stuff. No, no, I don't care. Why would I pay $140 for a signature that ain't gonna get me nothing? Oh, 15 years from now. Oh my God, do you see Jonathan Major's signature? Girl, anyway, no, ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, times must be really hard. And them rumors about Megan Good up there paying for all your shit, it's looking like it probably might be true. You charging $140 for a goddamn signature? Bitch, please. An autograph? No, no. Okay, who the fuck do you think you are? You're not even in the movie. I hate to say that about that man. He been through a lot. He been through a lot. He been through a lot. A lot of it he caused on his own, but he been through a lot. Let me stop doing that. Let me stop doing that. Because you don't want to be up here bringing a black man down. Because that white bitch was the one that did this and did that. Calm me down. Calm me down, okay? That's what y'all want to say. Anyway, but before we get up off of here, let me just tell y'all this. There you go, Michelle. There you go, Michelle. That's my Michelle. That's my Michelle. Let me put this dick in you. I feel Shannon Barney the dinosaur sharp. Bitch, what the fuck is going on? Y'all, y'all, y'all. I know y'all was on social media today, okay? Because you couldn't miss it. Shannon Sharpe went live on his goddamn IG, and we couldn't see nothing but the ceiling fan, the wall, the floor, but we heard a sex section going on, okay? Some young girl up in there, and when I say young, younger than him, okay? Because he, and I'm pretty sure she wasn't black, okay? Because she just gives me that he don't do us. But at the same time, bitch, he was fucking that lady. And I said, oh my God, oh my God, what is going on? And I'm listening to it. And she was Papa, Papa. I mean, whether she was faking it or not, he was giving it to her. I don't know if somebody slid him a honey pack, slid him a Viagra pill, slid him some ibuprofen for his knees, bitch. But he was putting in a little bit of work, and he was talking through it, bitch. He was talking through it. There you go, Michelle. There you go, Michelle. That's it. There you go. I want this. Uh-huh. Let me put that dick up in you. I said, oh my God. Niggas be talking to y'all like that. She was like, yeah, Papa. Yeah, Papa. I'm like, Papa. And I said, first of all, you're not going to call me no Papa. That's disrespectful. I just feel like you could have just called him Daddy. Okay? Papa just gave me you fucking somebody that's 70 years old. Oh, Papa. I was like, oh my God. And that when he was finished at the end, and he was, I said, is that how you sound? Oh, I said, It just sounded like a Mack truck. I said, get it all out, shake it to the last drop, bitch. I said, what the fuck is going on? Was this in the morning or was this in the afternoon? Either way, he got a midday morning fuck. And you know what? I'm not even mad at it because look, cool, everybody does it. But it's the fact that it was accidentally, quote unquote, on Instagram Live. And then he gonna come out and say, my team is aware of what's going on. My account was hacked. No, it was not. No, it was not. Okay. You did that on purpose. I honestly feel like you did it on purpose because in order to, you can't accidentally start an IG Live. Can you? I don't think you can. You can accidentally go into somebody's IG live when they live or whatever, because I've done it plenty of times and had to go out of it real quick so that they won't see. Like, it was an accident, girl, you know. But girl, what? And a lot of people are saying because this is just him and he probably did it on purpose. I'm not saying this, but this is what the people are saying. That it probably was done on purpose to refute the rumors and the things that people have been saying about his sexuality. Because people have been saying that he could be a little rainbow. And I'm sitting here like, well, that really don't make no sense. And I know some of y'all believe men can't be bisexual, but they very much can. And they very much are. Who, when they say that they are, we're going to believe them. But to get on live or to fake like you accidentally put yourself on live and you're having a sex session with this woman to try to disprove that you're not into men or whatever, that makes absolutely no sense because motherfuckers go both ways, all right? But at the same time, I said, I could just imagine every time he said, I could just see his booty cheeks just squeezing in. I was like, damn, she was draining you, huh? He was like, take it. Come and take this dick. Let me put this dick inside you. Let me put this dick in you. I said, mm, mm. I really wasn't upset at it. Like a lot of people was upset. People was like, oh my God. But this may be bad for him on his, because of his job, you know what I'm saying? Like with the corporate or whatever. But shit happens. Sex happens. At least we ain't see a nipple, we ain't seen a dingaling, we ain't see a butt cheek, we ain't see the faces, okay? You know, I, I mean, hey, shit happens. Let me ask you something. You like a quiet or you like a loud? All right, like, bitch, let me tell you something. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna talk you through it. It ain't no, it ain't none of that. I grab that neck, put that head back. Anyway, moving on from that, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all. Baby Shannon, at this point, just go ahead and continue fucking the bitch, okay? I mean, it is what it is. I wouldn't even really be embarrassed by it. You out here getting pussy and everybody else probably ain't, okay? Because listen, I can't tell you the last time my head up. All right, but it is what it is, okay? You doing a lot of stuff that a lot of us probably ain't. But our jobs ain't in jeopardy, so I don't know. Oh my God, the way that he I said, Barney, what is happening here? But anyway, you guys tell me how y'all feel. Enjoy the rest of y'all week, and I'll see you guys later. I did say it was gonna be short, so somebody gonna say, "Oh, Ashley, you said it wasn't gonna be long." My last video was almost 2 hours. This almost an hour and a half. Dude, I didn't lie. Bye.